BLDC2 World. Like how the W has like a little hair on it. What is even my stream schedule? It's a good question, Max. It's a good question. BLDC2 time. Spooky. Starry Castle. For today it is, at least. Pat has the day off, so he's going to do whatever he kind of wants to do. I have no idea why that happened. What was the point of that block? It's like that punching glove all like over again. No! Alright, we've already learned a couple important things about this level. This isn't bad so far. Yeah, the major reason that, are those solid? Oh, I guess this is what it wants me to do. Major reason we're doing this today is, again, I have the day off, so... And I have time before I need to do things. How many levels have I played? 21. At least, I think that's what the debug spew tells me. Yeah, 21. That's why the stream title has the word blackjack in it. Trying to at least obliquely let people know, shoot, how many levels I've beaten. That's kind of Metroid-y. But yeah, once the travel season's over with, I'll go back to probably more normal late-night stream times. I still want to know what's up with this block. It's just here. I like. Oh, this is a sneaky level. It wasn't superfluous at all. It was completely perfluous. Nah, that wasn't the right time. At least I got the bowling ball to go the right way. But yeah. It's been nice to be back for at least a little bit. Only been back for like a grand total of 36 hours, but you know. It's also like really close to New Year. In fact, it's probably I guess it must be the 31st somewhere else by now, because in Japan it's already past the dateline. And just also... Yeah, 31st already in other places. So... No. No gloves. I do appreciate that they're blue. Didn't see that coming. Got any New Year's resolutions? Me neither. I could do the classic nerd thing and say 800 by 600, but I don't need to. I guess I also technically already did. The fact of the matter is I actually don't know what resolution most of my computers run at anymore. What does Retina even mean? Because MacBooks. In terms of resolutions, like, I guess I do have a few, like, stream goals for the year, just to basically work down my gigantic list of game request games. Who's high on that list? I don't know what to do there. Oh, well, I know what to do there. Don't fall off. Okay, fair. That is the resolution of the stream. How you doing, Kappa? No! I really wish that wasn't a killer ground stomp the womp. My impatience will be my undoing. Blackjack, you never red jack? Yeah, I guess. Red and black, it's our color scheme. Canadian Mounties, etc. You can say I already started the jump before the ground pound initiated. was weird. I don't know, guess I'd... Resolution. Play more than one Kaizo a year. Oh no! Those boxing gloves are bigger than I thought they were. But nothing really intense, you know, it's always the standard stuff. Never hurt to lose a little bit of weight and do some more working out and stuff. Was reminded of my laziness when we were doing some hiking just a couple days ago. Climbed to the top of a very large rock, and I'm like, yeah, I need to climb more large rocks. And by that I mean I'm not even like mountain climbing or rock climbing. I mean explicitly like, oh, this is a big, just a big hill. Rocky big hill, to be fair. But still. BLDC levels are legally obligated to include a bowling ball section. I don't know if that's true. How you doing, Ghost? Evil Ghost. Careful here. You might be right, though. People do love bowling balls. Maybe this is from Mario Galaxy. It's been racking my brain trying to think of, like, what is this song? I thought vaguely Metroid-y. Well... You know, I've never gotten that far big, have I? I have before. Alright, fine. I guess we'll have it your way, Punch Glove. Recheck to make sure your TV is doing 1080p 30 cropped. Have your laptop connected. HDMI, because the headphone jack doesn't work. Oh no. Is from Mario Galaxy, okay. Good, no longer sick. Excellent. Until tonight. As is the general rule. It's another reason I wanted to do this today, because I'm going to go see an acquaintance's band play later, and you never quite know how those sorts of evenings will end in terms of the amount of drinking. Given that, you know, tomorrow is the 31st, I probably should go pretty light. We'll see how it actually goes in practice. And by we, I mean if I come back here in about, you know, around midnight my time and change and start playing Donkey Kong Country, you know how it went. Alright, we done with this? Up pipe. Oh, that's a new way to die by up pipe. I'm good at up pipes. That also looked like a fast up pipe, so I'm not even certain it's gonna end the section. I still feel like, man, I feel like there's a way to get through there, but I'm doing something wrong with the spawns. Of course, I also don't actually know what to do when I reach the Bullet Bill section. Gonna wrap up your fan judge tonight because you only have a handful of levels left. Maybe 8? Oh, nice. Well, congratulations. You are definitely ahead of the group. Well, aside from the other 3 judges who are already done. I think Joopy's actually busy doing some fan judging right now, too. But especially with the move-up of QLDC, there'll be plenty more levels to play in the near future. So I'll be very curious to see how that goes, especially with the time change. It's a very strange little thing to move C3, but it seems to have been received well. I don't know. There appears to be no wailing and gnashing of teeth, so got that going for us. It's the first time I've gotten stuck in that little one-tile gap. I still think they have such a large space in front of them. When did judging start? Yeah, last month, or earlier this month, like the 12th or 13th. The week of travel definitely kind of messed up the amount of time I had to do this. Not to mention just other things that needed to get done. And the fact that I wanted to play 𝘕𝘕𝘺 yesterday probably didn't help. Usually the ice doesn't separate that well. Huh. It's gonna be annoying. Though I'm confident if I went back to 𝘕𝘕𝘺 now, I could probably beat it within an hour or two. I looked up exactly how far into the game I was, and I was not that far from the end, as it turns out. So, I have to do pizza day 2. Pizza party. At some point. Not right now, mind, but at some point. No boxing. Might throw something together for QLDC this time. Oh, nice. Not sure you're going to do QLDC this year. I have, like, some ideas, but at the same time, I really should invest almost all of my energy of that sort into other, more profitable ventures. It would be kind of cool to sit down, build some Uber ASM and whatnot, but I don't think it's in the cards either. Like, I had a decent idea, but I'm not certain I'd be able to do it justice, and also I know very little about actually designing levels. It would basically be, look at this cool assembly I made. That barely worked. But I'll take it if it gets me through here. I don't trust this. Point of advice. Watch out for red X's and arrows. They mean danger, even if it may not be immediately visible. That's not how you spell immediately, I don't think. No, I might be wrong. I'm not very good at spelling immediately. Shoot. Well, I'm never gonna have a fire flower for this section again. Well, we've checked that the midway works. That's important. You can't spin jump on those? I'm actually kind of shocked. I really thought you could. Oh, I guess you need the bounce to get that dragon coin. I guess this is an upward one, which means the timing there. I feel like the red arrow was a bit misplaced there. Oh, well. Is that it? There's no way that was the actual section. I'm gonna guess these go upward. I was wrong. Mistakes were made. I have a bit too much greed. Alright, I did the right thing, I just didn't completely execute on the idea. Alright, so that wasn't even a full section, just had a loading zone between. That's okay. It's not great, just it's okay. I swear last time I've dealt with those things, you could spin jump on them. Maybe it's an option in the various bros pack. Because I know in jump, you can jump up. And I still feel this red square is not an appropriate indicator of this level of violence. But it's okay. I'll be curious to see what people make for QLDC. QLDC is just always a good time. I'm certain that, barring catastrophic circumstances, I will probably do some QLDC playing or lend myself out to do some testing if people want some testing. Okay. I hear bowling balls. No? I hear Hammer Bros. Boomerang Bros had spinnable boomerangs too, but you played one level, tried it, and you died. It must be the version that they're using. kind of a shocker because it's such a nice mitigation tool. It lends itself to fun puzzles. Like, you can do cool stuff with making people jump on boomerangs. So I'm kind of surprised it wouldn't be put into the base ROM, but if you also are experiencing it, it's very unlikely to be an SA1 problem. Like, SD to SNES SA1 problem. That reminds me, I wanted to test the key thing on a more modern firmware. That was on my list of things to do. But as you might have guessed, has not happened yet. Just gonna wait. Nuts. Okay. My patience was rewarded with bowling balls. And death from above. That's just a dick move. It's off the screen. You can't see it. Nope. I don't need to get squished. Can I go this way? No. Am I not using the latest firmware? No. For various reasons, I'm not presently on the latest firmware. I've checked the list of changes, and I don't think there were any SA1 specific ones, but they changed some of the timings on the USB stuff, which is not conducive to what I've been doing. So I have not fully upgraded. I do have a card with the upgrade, but I don't use it all the time. Don't know why a lot of sprites have multiple palettes like Red Fire Bros, Yellow Hammer Bros, or even Yellow Quake. Yeah, I would really appreciate some clarity. Like, at least the fire thwomps are red. I know what's going to happen when I run into one of those. But with regular thwomps, I'm never certain if they're like, you know, the stompy type of thwomp or not. That was just terrible. I forgot where I was in the level. Whatever. Oh, this goes this way. Okay. Yeah. It's... I get the feeling... I don't know. I get a vague feeling of inexperience on this person's part, but at the same time, like, there's an awful lot of here that's put together pretty decently. Why do I think ducking there is going to work? It doesn't work. But, like, you know, the whole, here you are entering this part via the pipe and going back out via the pipe. Like, it's just load time that doesn't add anything. And the only reason I can really think is if they were having some trouble getting the midway stuff to work properly, but I don't think that they're using any object that has problems like that. Like, it's mostly thwomps. There we go. Well, that was scary. Alright, we've collected all 4 piecemeal, which I'm perfectly fine with. Hey, bowling ball. I see. Nuts. All 5 collected piecemeal. Those were acceptable locations for those. They were interesting. Why is that bouncy? It's not bouncy. It was standard. Very angry thwomp. I cannot see this path very well. Yeah, I couldn't see the path very well. Yeah, the early, like that bonsai with the fire bar was also a bit rough. I get the feeling that they did the level a very specific way that caused the timing for that to work out consistently for them, but it did not work consistently for me because I was doing a slightly different path. That would be my guess. Boom. Block it, jump it, be ready. Level X, proper expensive playtesting. Like Mad, Quake, Thwomp, freezing on earlier platforms. Yeah, there's a couple places where I've just been frozen where I hadn't expected it or got taken damage when I wasn't prepared. Not to say it's a bad marker, but it's not a good sign. That one I knew about. I can't begin to blame that on the creator there. That was my fault. This part is just me. This is projector life. I cannot see that thread very well. Not a big fan of sprite stacking, really. You know, I'm going to be honest. I've enjoyed a lot of the sprite stacks I've seen. There was that sort of barrel volcano level that used sprite stacks of spinies on top of the block snake. And I thought that was really cool, actually. Like, it's not just Mario Maker nonsense where people are stacking up like 18 Goombas because they can. Like, there's been some setups where it actually makes sense and is interesting to play around. If this was a 𝘕𝘫𝘦 level, you'd have to jump. There's 2 of them now? Huh. That really didn't change how you deal with that part of the level, but okay. Okay. Those are instant kill spikes. Alright, I need to wait a little while there. Not my projector, the pathway is really dark. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, how would this look if I busted out the CRT? Would it be more visible or less visible than the projector? At some point, I probably should answer these, like, go and check this out, just for the sake of knowing. I haven't actually used the CRT in, like, forever, either. Not since the Genesis was sitting in the middle of the living room. Did I almost bust out the Genesis? No, I didn't. Not yesterday. I thought about it. I was like, okay, if I do advergaming stuff, I want to have 3 games just in case I finish 2 of them. Not usually a problem, but just in case. I looked at my options. I'm like, well, I could do Genesis. That'd be kind of cool. But then I saw another more interesting option on Saturn and was considering doing that, but then Pizza won, so I didn't have to worry about it. Though Pizza required getting out the NES, which was conveniently already out because I hadn't put it away since I did the NES dev stuff. Good uses for it, but a lot of times it feels kind of forced. I can see it. It's one of those, maybe I haven't gotten to the levels that make bad use of it, or make less good use of it yet. Okay. Bowling ball, pipe. That jump is sketch. Another issue around the contents levels difficulty is built around the retry system rather than quality of life thing. A lot more pseudo-𝘕𝘫𝘦 nonsense slipped in. Yeah. At the same time, I greatly appreciate not listening to the start of a particular song over and over and over as I enter the level. Like, honestly, even retry adding 𝘕𝘫𝘦 nonsense might still be better for my, like, playing health. Than having to listen to the first, like, opening strands of an awful lot of tracks that people pick. Like, I still like the tracks, but listening to the very beginning of them over and over and over does get grating. I'd say my biggest problem with this is just the weird power-up placement. Like, they felt somewhat overabundant at the beginning. Like, there's that one spot in sort of the middle where it was, like, 3 obstacles between power-ups, and now it's forever between them. Which makes me wonder if they put that specific power-up in because someone requested a nerf. Retry system combined without having that many checkpoints, yeah. Well, on checkpoints, they kind of waste your time. Like, that checkpoint wastes my time. Unless there's a good reason to need a level reload instead of loading me directly into this part, there's no real reason to put that midway there. At least I can't fathom one. To be fair, there's plenty of reasons I can't fathom. There's something they may know that I don't know. But it does seem kind of odd to do that. There was a level in WLDC that kind of had the same property going on, where I listened to the beginning of that port of Hard Times that's mixed with the 𝘪𝘨 theme. And I got really tired of listening to the opening strains of that, because you had to go through a pipe right after the midway that took you to the section that loads that music. So you listen to that over and over when you're failing it. That jump. I feel like that's a really easy Kaizo jump, and I'm just not ready for it. I'd say it's a problem of like properly placed checkpoints. If you have too many, it's not very satisfying, but at the same time, I do appreciate the, 1,000 rooms of whatever-ness of certain levels and hacks, where you're constantly making meaningful forward progress and not losing a whole lot of progress in the progress of playing the level, I guess. To use the word progress as much as I can. What's the opposite of Congress? Progress! Hilarity ensued. Also, some of these obstacles I don't really feel add much. Like, you're just waiting for the bowling ball. Like, there's no time pressure here. There's no reason for me not to wait until it's just the right time. Maybe it's to let these swamps spawn better? I don't know. Nuts. Ooh, new part of the level! Yeah, that jump's not hard, I'm just being dumb. I don't trust anything. That looks like a double thwomp setup that didn't spawn properly. Cool. 18. Yeah, it could have been a secondary midway and then put a mushroom. Yeah, quality of life right there would be nice. Didn't know how to redirect a midway to another sub-level. Oh, that is a kind of common problem, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't really need to save. Was kind of hoping there might be another level or something. Nope. Alright, we'll go back in to get some better music. Alright, go to BLDC. Realize I didn't actually put the name in. I'm probably not even going to bother. I know that I have the spreadsheet that Alex put together, so I don't need to note down names anymore. I just need to note down numbers. So I might just start doing that in the future.